rock to this beat.
Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We are talking about the big game that's going down. It's going down tomorrow. South Carolina versus LSU. LSU versus South Carolina. Baton Rouge, 8 o'clock p.m. on ESPN. ESPN Game Day is going to be there with all the different personalities. But there's only one personality that you should be worried about, and that is your boy, Captain Will. Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. College Game Day, they coming on live at 7 p.m. Well, Captain Will going to do a little different. Captain Will going to be live at 6:45 before College Game Day, 6:45 p.m. until tip-off to chop it up the real way before this big game. So LSU, you wanted all the smoke. National champions. The reigning, defending national champions. You want all the smoke. You want to take back that beatdown that you received last year by 24 points, where you have the undefeated #1 ranked University of South Carolina Gamecocks women's basketball team coming into your area, ready to take over the joint, stomping with the big dogs. It is going down tomorrow. And my question for LSU is, are you ready for Raven Johnson? Are you ready for Te-Hina Paopao? Are you ready for one Bree Hall? Are you ready? Because ready or not, here they come. They about to show up in your arena. The best 3-guard combination in the country. And we want to add MiKayla Williams, who you're going to see a lot of her tomorrow night. And we want to add Annesah Johnson, because you see a lot of her tomorrow night. We are standing on business in this guard rotation. Are you ready? Are you ready for a Raven Johnson who's averaging 27 minutes, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 53% from the field and 41% from 3? Are you ready for Te-Hina Paopao? Oh, lights out herself, shooting 54% from the field, 56% from 3, averaging 26 points, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Are you ready for Bree Hall, who is shooting 50% from the field, 49% from 3, 11 points, 3 rebounds? Now, if you read the analytics, and I'm an analytic type dude, it shows that LSU is right now 11th in net ranking. 11th in net rankings, which means they're a good, really good basketball team. It shows that their defensive ranking is 6th in the country. 6th in the country. And you look at that defensive stat, you're like, whoa, LSU is really good at defense. They really be bringing it, right? They really be bringing it. But I need you to look a little bit deeper. I need you to look a little bit deeper because that number 6 defensive rating ain't what it always is, okay? That it ain't always what is cracked up to be, because that number 6 defensive rating is also there because of their 142nd ranked strength of schedule. 142nd ranked strength of schedule. And I talk about strength of schedule a lot, because it matters to me who you play. It matters to me if you are playing a tough strength of schedule and you should be rewarded for it, or you playing a not so tough, 142nd, which means that's the average. The defending national champions have a strength of schedule of 142. South Carolina strength of schedule is 20th. In my mind, for women's basketball, it is better. It is better for the top teams to play the top teams more often. Not beat such and such team that is ranked 354 by 60 points. That means absolutely nothing. So this defensive rating that LSU has, you got to let's peel back the onion just a tad bit. And looking at the top, the top 60, top 50 teams that LSU has played, you will see what I'm talking about. First game of the season against Colorado. First game of the season against Colorado. Colorado shot 53% from the field. 53% from the field, from the 2-point, that 2-point percentage was 59%, and their 3-point percentage was 44%. 44%. They played Virginia Tech, and they beat Virginia Tech, but Virginia Tech still were 41% from the field. Virginia Tech was 41% from the field, 51% 2-point percentage. The reason that Virginia Tech lost was they was 19% from the 3 line. South Carolina is the number 1 ranked team shooting the 3 ball at 44%. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Against Ole Miss. Good basketball team. Field goal percentage was 40% against LSU's defense. 2-point percentage was 43%, and their 3-point percentage was 27%. Against Virginia Tech and against Ole Miss and Colorado, where I can make the claim and that South Carolina is much better than all 3 of those teams. Much better than all 3 of those teams. And they scored the basketball well. Colorado shot the 3 ball well. Virginia Tech, not so much. Ole Miss, not so much. Texas A&M. Y'all know the throttling that we gave Texas A&M. Just a beat down by all proportions. Just disgusting to watch. It was just unbelievable. It was just like a video game. And LSU won by 17 points against A&M. A&M was 40% from the field, 50% from 2-point percentage, and 18% from 3-point line. So the games that LSU stepped up in competition and played, those games, what happened was the team still shot a high field goal percentage. They still were effective at the 2-point percentage. They just didn't shoot the 3-ball well. They just didn't shoot the 3-ball well. Well, it's not going to be a problem with Te-Hina Paopao, #1 in shooting the 3-ball in the country at 56%. That's not going to be a problem for Bree Hall shooting 49% from the 3-point line. That's not going to be a problem for Raven Johnson shooting a stellar 41% from 3. Full wide. Tessa Johnson, it ain't going to be a problem shooting the 3-ball. Won't be a problem whatsoever. Because what LSU's defense is facing is the #1 ranked team in offensive field goal percentage. #1. That means we're better than everybody. Better than everyone. They have to deal with that. They have to deal with that. They are facing the #1 3-point shooting team in the country. They have to deal with that. Their guards have to defend our guards. They have to. If they do not defend the 3-headed monster of Hollywood, Lights Out, and Breezy, this game is a wrap. It is a wrap. It is a wrap. They have to defend. So MiKayla got to defend. Flau'jae got to defend. Oh, HVL has to defend tomorrow night. Defend like they never defended before this year. They have to put in that work on defense. Scoring is going to happen. Scoring is going to happen. But they got to defend. They got to slow us down because we are the better offense. And don't pay no attention to what, ESPN was saying. We're showing all these different points in terms of points scored and all these different things. That means nothing at all because that's taken into account. That is taken into account of the schedule that Carolina did, and it's taken into account the schedule that LSU did. But it ain't taking into account the strength of schedule. If you change places, if South Carolina played LSU's schedule and LSU plays South Carolina's schedule, how many losses would South Carolina have? Still none. How many losses would LSU have? Well, they would have played Notre Dame. Well, they would have played Maryland. Well, so many different teams. They would have played North Carolina too. So many different teams that they would have played. Schedules matter. So don't get caught up in what ESPN would do. That's a way to get ratings and sell tickets. Don't be concerned with that. Don't be concerned with that whatsoever. The bottom line is South Carolina is the top 3 rated team in offense and the #1 rated team in defense. We spend a lot of time talking about MiKayla. We spend a lot of time talking about Flau'jae and a lot of time talking about Hailey Van Lith. But who bum rushed the party? Who bum rushed the party? Who is taking over the joint? That's our 3 guards. And when they get tired, we got 2 more 5-star recruits to come in. When LSU top 3 guards get tired, who they bringing in? Exactly. When LSU lost against Auburn, and Auburn is, an average SEC team. Average SEC team. Auburn shot 44% from the field, 46% 2-point percentage, and 36% from the 3-point line. This is against Auburn. This ain't South Carolina. This ain't South Kakalaki, the home of sweet tea and pig feet. That ain't them. That's Auburn. They better defend. I've seen some predictions, and I'll give my prediction tomorrow, but I've seen some predictions talking about a high-scoring affair because LSU can score the ball, blah, blah, blah. They can score the ball, but they got to defend the ball on the other end. LSU, please stand up. Let a brother know. Am I off base? Let me know. Let me know. Because I know Carolina going to chime in, but let a brother know. Am I off base? Because for my eyes, it is going to be a difficult task for LSU to defend our guards. It's going to be a difficult challenge. And the energy that they will exert trying to defend our guards is going to take away from them on their offensive prowess or their offensive scoring. Because they're playing a #1 defense with not the 124 strength of schedule, but in the top 20 strength of schedule. So South Carolina can stand on their defense. We can stand. We can stand. And against quality, you might ask the question, okay, so you talked about LSU's defensive difficulties when playing quality opponents. So what was South Carolina's offensive capabilities against quality opponents? We can start with Notre Dame. Notre Dame, the first game of the season in Paris. First game of the season, 5 new starters. South Carolina shot 54% from the field. 54% from the field. South Carolina shot 60% 2-point percentage. Carolina was 31%. 31% from 3. That is an off night. Off night at the 3 ball for Carolina. That's off night. Because against Maryland, we shot 52% from the field. 2-point percentage was 53%, and the 3-point line was 50%. 2 quality teams, 2 teams that will definitely be a factor in the NCAA tournament. A factor. Against North Carolina. Now, this was a tricky one. North Carolina, we did the Tobacco Road tour. North Carolina and Duke. Both tough games, both gritty games, both hostile environments, physical, all those different things, right? So against North Carolina, we shot 39% from the field, which is an off night, one of the worst nights. Matter of fact, the worst night of shooting the basketball this season. But we shot 55% from 3. 36% 2-point percentage. That was an off night. And we have off nights from time to time. Because in the next game against Duke, we were back to our normal 50% from field goal percentage, 46% 2-point percentage, and 60% from the 3-point line. If Carolina does their normal, just their normal production against LSU, we'll win by double digits. Just the normal. Not even like outstanding, excellent, none of those things. If we just play normal offensive basketball, we'll win by double figures. Because LSU don't defend effectively enough to slow us down and have us shoot a off night. I don't see it. I don't see it. Now things can change. Things can happen on the basketball court, and we can play our worst offensive basketball of the season. If we have our worst basketball percentages of the season, we'll lose the basketball game. We will lose the basketball game. We will. And at halftime, if you're looking at a percentage of South Carolina shooting 36% from the field and 39% from 2 and about 25% from 3, then we are in trouble. We are in trouble. But at halftime, if you seeing Carolina shooting about 51% from the field, about 54% for 2-point line, and over 40% from 3, LSU is in trouble. LSU is in trouble. Defense wins games. But who offense dominates the other opponent's defense on tomorrow is going to be celebrated. It's going to be celebrated. Against Utah, tough game against Utah. But we had 55% field goal percentage, 2-point percentage was 62%, and shot 38% from 3. From 3. Mississippi State was amazing as always. Texas A&M, I mean, oh my God, Texas A&M, you can't even talk about Texas A&M. Texas A&M was 67% from the field. What, 54% from 3, 71% 2-point percentage. That is insane. That is insane. That is crazy. But that means that everyone was in sync. That means that, yes, our guards was putting in that work, but it also means our post players was putting in that work. But as far as the guards in this basketball game, LSU, are you actually ready for Raven, Te-Hina, and Bree? Are you ready? Because this will be the best guard rotation you played this year. This will be the best guard rotation you have played this year. Bulletin board material, circle with a star highlighter, all these things. Y'all have to defend us. You have to defend the University of South Carolina Gamecocks. Your national championship that you won last year will not help you defend our ladies tomorrow night. It won't. It will not help you defend our girls tomorrow night. And in the slim possibility that one of our starting guards have an off night, insert MiKayla Williams into the mix. And then you have a whole nother situation to deal with. And to say if another one has an off night, insert Tessa Johnson to shoot the lights out in your gym. The thing to remember with South Carolina, we are 5 deep at the guard position. 5 deep. 5 5-star recruits. 5. 5 players that were top 25 in their respective class. You don't have that. That is why you are playing roughly 6 players a game. MiKayla Williams is awesome. She was the number 1 ranked recruit in the 2023 class. If I remember right, I think Hailey Van Lith was the 11th ranked recruit in the 2020 class. Flau'jae was 26th in her class. Very good. But you know who's better? Raven Johnson, 2nd in the 2021 class. Te-Hina Paopao, 11th in her class. Bree Hall, 14th in her class. MiKayla Williams, 13th in her class. Tessa Johnson, 25th in her class. We have more depth. We have more talent. And for sure, we play better defense at the guard position. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Follow me on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. Follow me on Instagram, Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. Make sure you subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, J-Rock did this